I know you dummies are going to hit that 17 thumbs up. Come on. 50? How about 50? First college football game of the season. Let's go. All right. How you dummies doing? How are you dummies doing? Hey, good morning. It's Uncle Lou here. And it's game day. That's right. Time to kick it off for the 2023 season. And what better place to do it than Dublin? Dublin, Ireland, though? I don't give a shit. I couldn't be more excited. This is going to be a lot of fun. How's everybody doing? Appreciate y'all tuning in. Here you go. We'll put some scores up. Boy, I missed y'all. Now, I mean, a lot of y'all stick around in the off season, but I'm seeing some names in here who haven't been around in a while. Welcome back to all the casual fans who check out from February to July. It's good to see y'all back. Don't worry, Uncle Lou and my faithful viewers have been here holding it down for you for the entirety of the what you would call the off season. Yeah, of course there is no off season. Notre Dame and Navy live from Dublin, Ireland. First game of the 2023 college football season. Team set to take the field now. Looks like Notre Dame coming out led by, of course, second-year head coach Marcus Freeman. Sam Hartman, the big addition to Notre Dame for 2023. Transfer quarterback from Wake Forest. I believe he's the all-time ACC touchdown leader, if I'm not mistaken. But he's a sixth-year guy. He's been around for a while. But set a lot of records in the ACC. At Wake Forest. And for his final year of eligibility, moves on to Notre Dame. So we'll see how he looks today for the Fighting Irish taking on Service Academy. Navy, what runs the triple option. How's everybody doing? Like I said, welcome to the 2023 college football season here on LouTube. We're going to have a great time like we always do. Kind of a appetizer today before we get started full steam with week 1 next week. Starting, of course, on Thursday. And I'll be live streaming 5 days in a row for week 1. Thursday night, Friday night, all day Saturday, Sunday night, and Monday night. A couple of good games on Thursday night. You've got Florida and Utah. Friday, and I think you got Minnesota and Nebraska, I believe, on Thursday night as well. A couple of other games too. Friday night is Louisville and Georgia Tech, is that right? And a couple of other games. Of course, games all day Saturday. Sunday night is LSU and Florida State. Probably one of the bigger games of week 1. Might be the biggest game. Well, it is the biggest game of week 1. That's Sunday night. And then Monday night caps off week 1. With the Labor Day game this year, Clemson on the road at Duke. How's all my taters doing? Y'all okay, taters? You know, Clemson's lost 3 games 3 years in a row. Unbelievable. Actually, is it unbelievable, though? No, it's actually not that unbelievable. All right, both teams have taken the field here, and as soon as all the smoke clears from the fireworks and that, I'm assuming we're going to play a football game. Blake Wilson, thank you for hitting the super chat at the start of the show. I sure appreciate that. He says, hey Lou, how you doing? I'm cheering for Navy tonight. Yeah, we did the kickoff show this morning at 9 o'clock. You know, I do a 9 a.m. live show every Saturday morning during the football season where we kind of talk about all the day's games. And a lot of people are rooting for Navy, I think for obvious reasons. I mean, a lot of people just don't like Notre Dame. And then you have a whole other group of people that, they're college football fans and they don't care one way or the other about Notre Dame necessarily. But lots of people like to root for the service academies when they play. So we'll see. Notre Dame's a huge favorite. I believe they're favored by, what's Notre Dame favored by in this game? 20.5? Is that right? I think it's about 20.5. We looked it up this morning. Does anybody remember? Is that right? I believe it's 20.5. Biggs Mikes, thank you for the super chat. He says, Lou, college football is finally back. Yes, it is. I couldn't be more excited. I'm so damn excited for this season. A lot of great storylines heading into 2023. We got 2 different sort of trying to make history storylines. You got Caleb Williams with an opportunity to win back-to-back Heismans. Only ever been done once before, I believe, by Archie Griffin, running back for Ohio State back in was that the 70s? Somebody correct me if I'm wrong on that. I know it's only been done once. And Georgia attempting to win their 3rd straight national title, which hasn't been done in 90 years. Hasn't been done since the 30s. And we can debate how much all 3 of those titles actually count. There was 15, 20 different polls handing out national titles. In any case, Minnesota was really, really good for 3 years in a row and won the national title 3 years in a row. So a couple of storylines there. But it's going to be a great season. I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to hanging out with all of you every Saturday here during the season. we're going to see some great football this year, I'm sure. Thank you, Biggs Mikes. Blake Wilson, thank you for the super chat. He says, also cheering for San Jose State, too. Yeah, look, when you don't have a lot of games on and your team's not playing, well, what's one of the things we all love about college football? As long as it doesn't happen to our team, upsets. We all love upsets. Everybody loves to see them. So, yeah, it obviously would be hilarious if somehow Notre Dame lost to Navy or somehow Southern Cal lost to San Jose State. As far as the whole point and laugh deal goes, those are the two best case scenarios. Notre Dame lose or Southern Cal lose or both. I will be doing a Your Season Is Over video tomorrow. It'll be a short one because there's only a handful of games today. And if Notre Dame or Southern Cal happen to lose, it'll be one hell of a Your Season Is Over video. But regardless of the outcomes of the games, I will do a short Your Season Is Over video tomorrow on Sunday like I do every single Sunday during the season to kind of get us warmed up for the real deal starting the following weekend. All right, here we go. Kickoff coming up. It looks like this is Navy kicking off. Notre Dame will be receiving, and the 2023 college football season is underway. This kick's going to be fielded inside the 5 at the 2, returned out to the 15, stacked up there, falls forward to about the 20. Notre Dame's going to take over 1st and 10 on their own 20-yard line. First possession of the game, and we'll get our first look here at new Notre Dame quarterback Sam Hartman, who transferred over from Wake Forest for his final year of eligibility. 24 years old, 6th season, 110 career touchdown passes, which is an ACC record. Nick Koenig, thank you for the super chat. He says, Freeman saying how Notre Dame has worldwide impact. Yeah, people love watching Notre Dame lose all around the world. It's a fact. It is a fact. Sam Hartman under center. He's going to hand it off right up the gut on 1st down. Has a hole, stays on his feet, breaks some tackles out close to the 30-yard line, close to the 1st down marker. I think he got it. Tough run there by the Notre Dame running back, number 7. Who is that? Well, you know what? Notre Dame can go fuck themselves. Not putting names on the back of the jerseys in 2023 is one of, if not the most ridiculous things you could possibly do. So I don't have any interest in what any of the names of any of these people are, since they can't be bothered to put their names on the back of their jerseys like anybody with any sense would do. Shotgun this time on 1st and 10 from the 29-yard line. Hartman gets the snap, back to throw. Looks, goes towards the corner, caught on a out route for about 15 yards, wrapped up by Navy across the 45 to the 46 or 47-yard line. Another 1st down for Notre Dame. Good throw by Sam Hartman that time. Shout out to everybody in the chat for hanging out today. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up here. That's a big help to the live stream. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up. I would appreciate it. Let's see who's here. Kirby's Belt, Wesley Hoke, Floby. What's up, Floby? D. Taylor, Billy Boy, Marie C. Jenkins. Breaking parallel. First comes rock, then paper, then scissors. Incomplete pass on 2nd and 10 for Notre Dame. Going to bring up 3rd and long, close to midfield for the Fighting Irish. First possession of the game, 13:01 to go in the first quarter. Hill Guardian, Ape Shad, Will Jacobs, Keyshot, Robert, Milkus Khan, what's up, buddy? MC Carey T, what's up, buddy? Clock Tower Hill, Kyle Jonas, AU Tiger fan or Tiger Man, whichever. JR. Man, I miss doing that. How you been, Jay? Shotgun for Notre Dame on 3rd and 10, 4 wide. They send a man in motion. They're going to hand it off up the middle on 3rd and 10, and they're going to pick up the 1st down. Needed 10, got about 12, up to about the 40-yard line of Navy. Just a little draw right up the gut. Navy had a 3-man front, expecting a pass on 3rd and 10. Notre Dame hit him right up the gut there. Big hole to run through. Picks up about 12 yards. 1st and 10. Keeps the drive alive for Notre Dame. What's up, Jerome? Dragonius. The Uncle Jake. Come on now. Wesley Hoke. K-Starg. Irish Medic. What's up, buddy? Are you there? Yeah, he says he's there at the game. Well, I hope you have a great time, man. That's probably a once-in-a-lifetime experience, or it would be for a lot of people. I hope you have a good time over there. Michael Hogg. Mr. Kraken 74. Who had they played? Look at these Notre Dame fans running around because they beat Navy, or what would he do? They ain't playing nobody. A handoff up the gut again for Notre Dame on 2nd and 5 is going to pick up about 3 yards. 3rd and short coming up for Notre Dame. Deep in Navy territory now on the first possession of the game. JC says, so glad we got college football. Yeah, me too, and also. In addition to that as well. 11:25 to go in the first quarter. First possession of the game, 3rd and 1 for Notre Dame. Just outside the Navy 33-yard line. Shotgun for Sam Hartman, man in motion. Snap, another handoff. Gets to the outside, picks up the 1st down, and a couple more, moves to sticks again. Gain of about 5 on the ground that time off left tackle for Notre Dame. Number 7 with the carry. Bad Dog Sports. What's up, buddy? Oh, they caught Notre Dame for holding. Wow. That's a big penalty there. That's a big penalty there. Instead of having 1st and 10 up around the 25, yeah, there it is. Got plenty of jersey, shoulder pad, half of the guy's neck. Yeah, pretty obvious holding on the edge right there. Pretty obvious holding on the edge right there. Instead of 1st and 10 on the 25, it's going to be 3rd and 12 from about the 38. Sam Hartman in a shotgun, 4 wide again. 1 running back standing back there with him. He's yelling at the line of scrimmage. Now he's ready. Snap, back to throw, looks downfield, complete short around the line of scrimmage, but a ton of room all the way down to the 20. Wow, just a little swing pass out to the running back, caught it right around the line of scrimmage, but not really anybody around him. And then he outran a few people. Another penalty. What is this? Okay, that time it's on Navy. Offsides on Navy. They'll decline that. Pick up the 1st down in the red zone now for Notre Dame. Did I say Notre Dame? I meant Notre Dame. Obviously. Yeah. Harlan Harris. Thank you for hitting the super chat to help support the show, buddy. He says, FSU fan, but my uncle is the new offensive coordinator at Navy. Is that true? Wow. Well, that's pretty cool. Run right up the gut for Notre Dame. This time picks up about 5 yards down to the 15. That's pretty cool, Harlan. He says, my little brother has an offer to Navy. Go Navy. Hoping we cover. Thanks for the show, Lou. Wow, that's pretty cool. Offensive coordinator for Navy, huh? So are they going to throw the ball any? The word on the street is that they wanted to throw the ball more this year. But, for Navy, throw the ball more means like throw the ball 5 times a game instead of twice a game. Shotgun, 2nd and 4. From the 15, Hartman standing on the 20, back to throw, gets rid of it. Caught. The pass was the pass was thrown short of the wide receiver. He had to fall to the ground to catch it. Picks up a 1st down inside the 10 though. 1st and goal for Rudy. 1st and goal for Rudy. Lizard Circus, what's up, buddy? Good to see you in here. Hope you and Neo are doing okay. He says, happy Saturday, Lou. Football is back. Whoa, Todd, whoa. Yeah. Whoa, Todd, whoa. Whoa all the way to 3 losses for the Whoa Tods this year, I'm afraid. 1st and goal. Hands it off right up the middle. Close to the goal line. Going to come up a little bit short. It's going to be 2nd and goal. From just inside the 1 for Notre Dame. Notre Dame doing whatever they want to offensively. Mostly on the ground. Couple of short to medium passes completed by Sam Hartman. Most of the work's been on the ground, though. Most of the work's been on the ground. Lou, your Gator helmet is upside down. Didn't want your helmets looking off. Yeah, the Florida helmet, the Colorado helmet, and the Alabama helmet are upside down, and they're all three staying that way. Touchdown, Rudy. Notre Dame scored. They're all staying that way for the. Florida's got to beat a ranked team to get their helmet turned right side right. Alabama's got to beat a ranked team to get their helmet turned right side right. And Colorado's just got to win any game at all to get their helmet turned back around. Those are the three teams that lost their spring game. Colorado, Alabama, and Florida, all three lost their spring game. So I turned the helmets upside down. Those helmets won't be flipped back the right way until they do what I just said they had to do. Them's the rules. Them's the rules. Josh Toporek, thank you for the super chat, buddy. The extra point is good for Notre Dame. They're going to take a 7-0 lead 8 minutes and 26 seconds into the first quarter. So a 6.5-minute drive for Notre Dame ends in a touchdown. That was the first possession of the game there. That was the first possession of the game. Joshua Toporek says, yeah, good morning in that, Uncle Lou. Just got my hair cut and colored for the new Irish season. Let's go Notre Dame, and happy week 0 for college football, sir. Yeah, happy week 0. Good luck to your fighting Irish today. Doesn't look like you're going to need it, but, good luck nonetheless. And congratulations on your new haircut. I mean, hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. 4 months of pure chaos coming, says Mead Drinker. Well, you must be in Ireland, too, if you're drinking mead. A lot of you people are in Ireland. It's weird. A lot of you people are in Ireland, and it's a little weird. Looks like a preview for Notre Dame versus OSU, Ohio State. I guess you're talking about there. When do they play? Week 4? Big game. Big game. Home game for Notre Dame. Big game. Any money on this game, Lou? No. I didn't actually bet on the outcome of any of today's games. I do have a bet on Vanderbilt winning more than 3.5 games this season, and they play. So they play today, and I need them to beat Hawaii probably if they're going to get above that 3.5 win mark. So I guess I'll be pulling for Vanderbilt tonight. I'll be streaming the primetime games, including Vanderbilt, on the Patreon page tonight. So for those of you who are signed up over on the Patreon page, just head over to the Patreon page around 6:45 or 7. There'll be a link posted over there. Click the link and it'll take you to the stream for the primetime games tonight. We got Southern Cal and San Jose State. A lot of you don't have the Pac-12 network. That's a you problem. Yeah, that's a you problem. I do have the Pac-12 network, and we'll be watching the Southern Cal San Jose State game tonight, and I'll be streaming on Patreon. Link in the description of the video. Caleb Daniels, good morning in that too. He says, I refuse to cut my hair until Tennessee makes the playoffs. Look, I got to wait till next year, though. Happy week 0. I don't know what to tell you on that. 12-team playoff is going to be Tennessee's best bet. I don't think they're making the playoffs this year. We go to 12 teams next year. So, that opens the playoffs up for a whole other tier of teams that I would put Tennessee into right now. J.R. says Navy triple option defense. What? Huh? Triple option defense? How in the hell? Come on, man. You making it up? You got to be making it up. Triple option defense? Come on. Huh? What? Mel Brew, thank you for the super chat. This person attempts to say, UMK Georgians very proud, Lou. Make, I think is what he's saying. You make Georgians very proud. Some of them hate me and wish I would never get out of bed again, ever, a day in my life. I mean, if I just disappeared off the face of the planet tomorrow, There'd be a significant number of Georgians who would be okay with that. But I'm glad you're not one of them. And thank you for helping to support the show. I appreciate it. How much of a meltdown would there be if San Jose State upset Southern Cal? A huge one, especially if it's a situation where they lost 50 to 45, where the defense was just absolutely horrendous again for Lincoln Riley, I mean, it would just, they'd burn the Coliseum down. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5 for Navy. They trail Notre Dame by 7. This is Navy's first possession. Triple option, gets outside, has some room across the 40 to the 45, pushed out of bounds. Nice play by Navy. Triple option, of course, faked it up the middle. Quarterback runs down the line of scrimmage, decides to pitch it out to the tailback, and he picks up about 15 yards, moves the sticks for Navy in that. Yep. Out of bounds at the 45. 1st and 10 for Navy on their own 45. 7.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Whoa, another big run right up the gut this time. Picks up about 12 yards. Notre Dame defense looking like Ohio State when they play Michigan. Just no run defense at all. Pitiful, piss poor, and pathetic. They better tighten this shit up. I mean, you've only had 8 months to prepare for the triple option. What is this shit? The fuck is Notre Dame doing? This is embarrassing. 1st and 10 in Notre Dame territory across the 45 to the 44. Up the gut again. Nowhere to go that time. They were ready that time. Lost a yard or two. 2nd and about 11 coming up now for Navy. This is where Navy shoots themselves in the foot. They've got to get positive yards on every play. They can't afford these negative plays because then that puts them in passing situations and, well, they don't pass. So not good. Negative plays, never good, but especially bad for a team like Navy. Yep. Can we expect your season is over tomorrow? Yes, season is over video tomorrow, and then 2 next week. I'll do one on Sunday next week that will cover the Thursday, Friday, and Saturday games, and then I will do another Your Season is Over on Tuesday that covers the Sunday and Monday games. So 3 Your Season is Over videos in the next 9 days. Yep. Seriously, Navy uniform and offense looks like Georgia Tech from 2007. Well, Navy's been running the triple option forever. But yeah, the uniforms, same colors as Georgia Tech with the gold and navy. Yeah, facts. Randall Sanchez, thank you for the super chat. Mason Smith, defensive tackle out. You still got LSU. Yes. Yes, teams have 85 scholarships. Not 12. Jet sweep for Navy. Got a bunch of blockers. Can't get to the corner, though. Cut down after a gain of about 1. It's going to be 4th down now for Navy. Let's see what they do. They're in Notre Dame territory. Inside the 45. Inside the 40. They're going to go for it. 4th and 4. Under 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Navy's down a touchdown. Notre Dame's had the ball once. They went 80 yards and scored, mostly on the ground. Now Navy's first possession. They're in Notre Dame territory on the 37-yard line. 4th and 4. Here they go. They're going to throw it. Quarterback rolls out. Gets rid of it wide open, and he overthrew to Jamoke. Navy had 2 wide receivers holding hands, running down the damn sideline. Come on, man. How do you get 2 wide receivers open right next to each other? Look, they ran into each other. What are you doing? Hey, Navy. 1. What are you doing? They had 2 wide receivers wide open right next to each other. And they ran into each other on some Three Stooges shit. Navy, Listen to me. Offensive coordinator man from earlier. Where'd you go? Call your dad or uncle, whoever it is you said is the offensive coordinator for Navy. You tell him that Uncle Lou said, 2 if by land, 1 if by sea. Stick to the land, man. Oh my God. They had 2 wide receivers wide open. Tell that offensive coordinating uncle of yours not to run 2 wide receivers on the same damn route. If Navy completes a pass, I'll turn that helmet back the right way. Until then, it's upside down. That's unacceptable. And I like this helmet too. This is a nice looking helmet. I like this helmet. This is a good looking helmet here, but it's upside down. That's the way it has to be. It's the way it's going to be too. It's upside down until they complete a pass. They had 2 motherfuckers wide fucking open. Is there anybody that's not watching the game? If you're not watching the game on TV, they had a wide receiver. So they had a wide receiver run a corner. And they had a running back run a swing route. They were literally holding hands right next to each other, running down the field wide open on the sideline. Quarterback threw it over their head. Unbelievable. 1st and 10 for Rudy now. Turnover on downs for Navy because they had 2 wide receivers in the same zip code. And both of them wide open, and they overthrew it. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame. 3 wide to the top of the screen. Sam Hartman hands off right up the gut again. Uh-oh, breaking tackles. There you go. Fumble! Goes out of bounds, though. Huge run by that running back again, but got the ball stripped about 20 yards downfield. Notre Dame catches a break there, though. Ball goes out of bounds. Notre Dame will retain possession. 1st down, Rudy. 1st down, Rudy. Thank you to whoever took care of that spam troll. Yeah, thank you for whoever took care of that. Pass complete on 1st and 10. A hook route over the middle picks up about 8 or 9 yards. 2nd and short now coming up for Notre Dame. I don't think Sam Hartman has thrown an incomplete pass yet. Nothing really deep down the field. Couple of out routes, couple of swing routes, hook route. Nothing really deep down the field yet, but accurate on his short throws. Notre Dame getting so many breaks. Love the channel, Lou. Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. Appreciate you hanging out with us, watching some football today. 2nd and 1 for Rudy. Man in motion. Hartman in a shotgun. Hands it off right up the gut. Another big hole. Picks up about 10 yards. Notre Dame, if Navy can't do no better than this against the run, this game's going to get out of hand quick, fast, and in a hurry. Thought on the game so far? Well, I think Notre Dame dodged one there with Navy on that pass, but offensively, Notre Dame looks good. Offensively, Notre Dame looks good. Estime. Okay, yeah, that's Estime. Well, I estimate they need to start putting the names on the back of these fucking jerseys. That's what I estimate. But I'm glad that's his name. Now they go deep into the end zone. Incomplete. Flag. They gonna call pass interference on that? The ball was late getting delivered. The wide receiver was wide open. Ball was late thrown. Wide receiver had to slow down, wait for it in the end zone. Sat down Indian style, made a ham sandwich, ate it, stood up. The ball still wasn't there. And it looked like the Navy defensive back ran into him. Nope, they waved it off. No penalty. It didn't look like a penalty in real time, and they've decided to wave it off. You got to get rid of the ball right now. He put too much under it is what it is. He put too much under it. The ball kind of floated on him, and it gave the Navy defender time to catch up. The wide receiver was wide open. What streaming service has Pac-12 network? I know Fubo has it. Notre Dame is leaving the ACC. Notre Dame's not in the ACC. Not in football. Hartman throws over the middle, complete again on a little hook pass, 7-8 yards downfield. 3rd and short coming up now for Notre Dame. Yeah, what streaming service has Pac-12? Yeah, I know Fubo has it. Uncle Lou Patreon has it tonight on the Patreon stream at 8 o'clock. Yeah, so Uncle Lou's Patreon page has it and Fubo has it. What defense is worse, Tennessee or Navy? Man. Probably going to have to go with Navy. Shotgun, direct snap. Wow, Navy was ready. Actually hit him in the backfield, but the running back bounces off and then falls forward for a first down on 3rd and 1. Could have been a 1-yard loss. Playing pinball about 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage there. The running back bounced off the Navy defender. Defender ran into him, but forgot to tackle him. Yeah, he literally just ran into him. You got to wrap him up, dude. Got to wrap him up. That Navy defender out here playing Southern Cal type defense. 1st and 10 for Notre Dame inside the 20 on the 19 of Navy. 7-0 Notre Dame up, coming up on 1 minute to go. Another handoff, another huge hole, and a touchdown Notre Dame, number 24 this time. Hardly touched, right up the middle for 20 yards, touchdown Notre Dame. This one's going to get out of hand. I heard Pac teams are on Food Network this year, says Nick Koenig. No, same network as last year. Same networks as last year. ABC, ESPN, Pac-12, same ones. I can find your Patreon. Can you put a link in the chat? Yes. There you go, Caleb. That's the link to the Patreon page. I live stream every Saturday during the season on Patreon. Today we're doing the primetime games. What I do is I put a poll up on my Patreon page every Monday, and they vote on what time slot they want me to stream that Saturday. So this coming Monday, I'll put a poll up for next Saturday, and they'll let me know what time they want me to stream. But yeah, I stream every Saturday over on Patreon. There's the link. I just posted it in the comment section and that too. This game will be over at halftime, says JC. Yeah, well, it's over now, really. It's over now. Let's be real. We're only watching this game because it's the first game of the college football season. We all knew what was going to happen. Nobody'd be watching this game if it wasn't the fact that it's the first one on. Some of those Navy boys must have hit the pub last night because they have a big hitch in their giddy-up, says Marie. A hitch in their giddy-up. Yeah, facts. Facts. They got that hitch in their giddy-up in there. USC hasn't played yet. Yeah, they ain't played nobody. Southern Cal ain't played nobody. That's the thing. Who have they played? Who has Southern Cal played? Southern Cal ain't playing nobody. Yeah, they ain't playing nobody. They play tonight at 8 o'clock. They play San Jose State. We'll be streaming that on the Patreon page. Who they played? San Jose State gonna shock the world, says Jacob. Well, it sure would be hilarious. It sure would be hilarious if that happens. I'll be the first one to stand up and point and laugh, too. I'll be the first one that stands up with the point and laugh on that. Who you got in Utah, Florida, FSU, LSU? Well, in my preseason prediction videos for Utah and Florida, I picked Utah to win. And in my preseason prediction videos for FSU, LSU, I picked LSU to win. The size difference between Notre Dame's offensive line and Navy's defensive line is huge. Yes, it is. It's huge. USC's a 30-point favorite. I don't trust him to cover with that sorry defense, says Sergeant Gibby. Yeah, they're a huge favorite. I thought America takes care of the veterans, shaking my head, sent them overseas for this ass whipping. Well, no. America does not take care of its veterans. I'm not sure where you've been, but no. America does not. America only cares about active duty military. Once you're out of the military, they no longer care about you. That's just a fact. That's not my opinion. That's just based on the way that we treat. No, we don't take care of veterans here. That's silly. We don't. As long as you're wearing a uniform, we love you to death, and we'll put ribbons on our trees and all that kind of shit. But as soon as you take the uniform off, we don't care about you anymore. It's the United States way. Kickoff goes into the end zone. Notre Dame up 14-0 over Navy now. Just over a minute to go in the first quarter of this one. I can't stand Notre Dame broadcast, and I'm a Notre Dame fan. I'd rather listen to Lou than Jason Garrett. Fans of every single team in America complain about the broadcasters. So I promise it's not just you and the Notre Dame broadcasters. I'm not really able to have an opinion on that anymore because I don't watch the game with the volume on. I've got the volume, when I watch these games on these live streams, I've got the volume turned up just loud enough to where if I want to hear what the announcers are saying, like if there's an injury and I want an update on it, or there's a review of a play and I want to hear what they're saying, I've got the volume turned up just loud enough to where if I literally walk right up to the wall and put my ear up to the TV, I can hear it. And then I've got the closed captioning on too, so I can read what they're saying. But that closed captioning ain't always right. But fans complaining about announcers is a tale as old as time. That's for sure. 2nd and 3 for Navy. Across the 30 to the 31, right up the gut. Good defense by Notre Dame that time. No gain. Going to be 3rd and 3 for the midshipmen. That might be the last play of the first quarter, though. Inside 20 seconds, and the clock is ticking. Kirk really thinks Bama winning it all, says Lucas. Well, he's not the only one. There's a lot of idiots running around. Wrench check. Yeah, we hand out wrenches on the Patreon stream tonight at 7 o'clock. Everybody on the Patreon stream will get a wrench. Michael Hogg, what's up, buddy? Can I get a Go Dogs? Yeah, Go Dogs. I give you Go Dogs. Go Dogs. Whoever scheduled the first slate of games need to be put in jail and the key thrown away. Yeah, you remember a few years ago they gave us Miami versus Florida in week 0, and I kind of agree with you. I don't really see the point in having a week 0 if this is what we get. And look, that's not a shot at Notre Dame or Southern Cal or anything like that. These are terrible fucking games. They need to give us at least one game on week 0. You know what would have been a great game to move up to week 0? South Carolina versus North Carolina. Now, that's an interesting game. It doesn't have to be 2 top 10 teams. You don't have to move Florida. It doesn't have to be Florida State LSU, right? Give us something interesting, though. Give us North Carolina, South Carolina, Spencer Rattler versus Drake May, the Battle of the Carolinas, 2 teams that don't play very often, neighbor states. Give us that. That would be better than anything we have today. If they're going to do the week 0 thing, give us one interesting game. Either it's interesting because it's 2 highly ranked teams, It's interesting because it's a rivalry game, or it's interesting for some other sort of storyline, like South Carolina versus North Carolina, Drake May versus Spencer Rattler, or whatever. Give us something. This is dog shit on a plate. That's all this is. And they're putting one of those silver things over it like they bring to you in room service to make you think you're getting something. Hey, here you go. It's week 0. And you're looking at it going, but that's a plate with a pile of dog shit on it. And the NCAA is going, well, yeah, but we have one of those silver things over the top of it. I don't give a fuck, man. Because now, today's Saturday, we take the silver thing off to watch these games and they're fucking dog shit. I mean, come on, this don't make no sense. They got us staying around watching Notre Dame. I'm looking forward to Vanderbilt in Hawaii. What am I doing? Golly. You shit don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense. Should I eat Chex Mix? Or who eats pimento cheese in the chat? Type a 1 in the chat if you eat pimento cheese. Type a 1 in the chat if you like pimento cheese. Because I've got some pimento cheese in there with the, the bagel chips in that? Like the bags of bagel chips. So should I eat... Oh, a lot of you eat pimento cheese. Okay. Some of you are fucking retarded and typing 2 and 7 and also and that. But I already knew some of you were retarded to start with. All you're doing is making it easier for me to figure out which ones of you it is. So should I eat Chex Mix? Here, I'll do a poll. I'll let y'all decide. Start a poll. Chex Mix or pimento cheese. There you go. Make sure you vote in the poll. Y'all can be the boss of Uncle. It's up to you what Uncle Lou eats. Log into all your troll accounts. Go to the trunk of your car, get out all your wireless keyboards that you travel around with. Type. Go ahead and vote in the poll. Let me know. BA said pimento cheese is gross. That's fake news. Well, she eats fish eyes. So don't listen to anything she says about food and what's good and what's not. I love BA to death, but I'm not taking food advice from somebody that eats fish eyes. It's not happening. I'm sorry, it's not happening. Sorry. And what makes so bad is in soup, so that they float. I mean, can you imagine? You're trying to eat a bowl of soup, right? The eyeballs float to the top. You go to they're fucking looking at you. Don't make no sense. No, I ain't no fish eye soup in here. No. Hell no! And no fisheye soup in here. Lou, do you do fantasy football league? No. No. Don't have time! Don't have time. Yeah, don't have time. Catfish stew is the most underrated southern delicacy. Well, it's not a delicacy. Let's start there. Let's start there. Nothing called whatever stew is a delicacy. Stew is whatever's left over, cooked in a pot with water. That's what stew is. It's not a delicacy. Now, there's nothing wrong with stew per se, but we're getting a little carried away, referring to it as a delicacy. So, Lou, you getting Tommy fries? No, I was gonna get Tommy fries this weekend, but do y'all know Huffer Billy Paul and Jay Shipes from the comment section? They actually came. They actually came into town last weekend. I think it was. I think it was last weekend. They actually were in Augusta last weekend, so I took them out to eat at T-Bone's and got us all Tommy fries. So I decided not to do them today. Navy fumbles, Notre Dame recovers. Wow. Turnover by Navy. Notre Dame gets the ball right back with 13:40 to go in the second quarter. About 21-0 upcoming. Yeah. The referees are huddling around, not sure what they're discussing in this. They're ruling that the Notre Dame player was out of bounds before he recovered the fumble, therefore he can't come back inbounds, I think is what they said, because it's clearly a fumble. There's no question about that. Wait a minute. What? Oh, yeah, his foot. Look, it does look like his foot might have been out of bounds. It does look like they're going to review it, I'm sure, but it looks like his foot might have been out of bounds. Lou, you can't go wrong with really good pimento cheese. Yeah, that's a fact. I get the pimento cheese with the jalapenos in it. Really good. They're good on I eat them on sandwiches, and then I buy the. I don't know what I call it stale bread. I don't know if that's actually what it is. That's what it looks like. It's little circular pieces of what looks to me to be stale bread. I think they call them bagel chips or something. Anyway, I eat the pimento cheese with those, but to me it's just stale bread though. Yeah, bagel chips is what they call it, but I think it's just stale bread. You should try making poutine. Nah, French fries are the only French thing I eat. What's your opinion on the new running clock rule? I don't really care about it. I don't think it's going to have that big of an effect or an impact. Carson Beck is Clark's long-lost brother from Benchwarmers. Tailgate meal today. I ate ham sandwiches for lunch. I'm fixing to eat either Chex Mix or pimento cheese and chips right now. And then tonight I'm having chicken nachos. Chicken nachos. Gravy, cheese, and fries. Heart attack on a plate. What? I don't know about the gravy, but Tommy fries are fried potato wedges covered in 3 different kinds of cheese with bacon and ranch dressing on top. Lou, what's your thoughts on Washington this year? I think they're going to be pretty good. Tough break losing their running back. They're not like some other teams that got 4 and 5 really good ones to rely on, like Georgia. So tough break for Washington losing that running back the other day. But I still think Michael Penix is really good and they'll win a bunch of games. I don't think they'll make the Pac-12 title game though. I've got Oregon and Southern Cal playing in the Pac-12 title game. Thoughts on the targeting rule change? What changed to the targeting rule? Ball stays with Navy as the call stands. All right. Thank you for the update, Hog. Notre Dame is going to bend Ohio State over. Lou, what are your thoughts on Uncle Lou? I think he's an asshole. If I'm being honest. Did you bet anything today? Not specifically on any game today. I have a bet on Vandy over 3.5 wins for the season, so I'll be pulling for Vandy today for that bet. But I don't have a bet on any of these individual games. JD5 for Heisman. Who is that? Jaden Daniels? Yeah, that's not happening. That's not happening. In fact, he won't be anywhere close to winning the Heisman. He won't be anywhere close to winning the Heisman. He's a good quarterback. He's not a Heisman quarterback. Hard to believe that ESPN thinks Vandy will go 2-10. Hard to believe a channel thinks anything at all, isn't it? It's weird. Jaden Daniels is one of the streakiest passers in college football. Well, if by streaky you just mean not very good. I mean, he's real. How many touchdown passes did he have last year? 20? I mean, I guess he could double that, but it's not likely. Not likely. Yeah, I'm a little disappointed in y'all. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all got me out here like a homeless person having to eat Chex Mix now. I wanted that pimento cheese. I think y'all voted for Chex Mix just because y'all know I wanted that pimento cheese. You dummies got me to I mean, look, obviously I like Chex Mix or I wouldn't have bought it. So, it's not like I don't like it, but I wanted pimento cheese. And I feel like y'all know that, and y'all just voted for Chex Mix just to troll me. That's honestly how I feel about it. Big play for Notre Dame. Now it looks like they're trying to run some hurry up. Sam Hartman yelling at folks. Chex Mix Smack, though. Yeah, Chex Mix Smack. Yep. Bowers for Heisman. Go Dogs. Yeah, I think he's one of the best players in college football, but it's hard for me to imagine a tight end winning the Heisman. Big hole on the ground again for Notre Dame. Picks up about 10 yards out close to the first down marker. What is with this week 0 game? What do you mean? Pass complete over near the sideline. Great catch by the wide receiver. Ball was thrown high and looked like it was going to sail out of bounds, but the wide receiver came down with it. Just an out route. Good catch. Good catch. At least last year's Nebraska versus Northwestern game was close. Play action pass. Sam Hartman going deep over the middle. Caught. Touchdown. That was a nice pass. That was a good looking throw. $21-0 about to be now, Notre Dame. Put just the right amount of touch on this pass. Look. Great throw. That was a great throw. Marvin Harrison Jr. for the Heisman. I think that's more likely than Brock Bowers, yeah. Yeah, I think that's more likely than Brock Bowers. Ohio State is not Navy. Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact. In Miami, Ohio, or whoever it is that Ohio State plays, Indiana, whatever the fuck, that ain't Notre Dame. Navy has a first-year head coach. Oh, yeah? Harold Perkins will be the first pick in the 2025 NFL Draft. I don't know about that. It seems a little ridiculous to talk about the 2025 NFL Draft. We have a whole nother draft before that. You have to be kind of dumb to make that prediction. Honestly. Nothing against Harold Perkins, but you don't even have a fucking clue who's drafting first. If the team drafting first needs a quarterback, they're going to take a quarterback. If the team drafting first needs a linebacker, then maybe they take Harold Perkins. But if they need a quarterback, they're not going to take Perkins. So it's kind of dumb to say that 2 drafts away when you don't even know. We don't even know who's going to be drafting. So, yeah. Bet going number 1 in 2024? Yeah, 0 chance of that. 0. You ever heard of Caleb Williams? Who said that? Chris Connor. Chris, you ever heard of Caleb Williams, boy? You're not the first person to say that, Logan. There's been a few people in here picking San Jose State to beat Southern Cal. Sure would be funny. Sure would be funny. Do you think Sam Hartman will be the first quarterback picked? No. A 25-year-old quarterback is not going number 1 in the draft. A 20-year-old quarterback is. Y'all gotta... Are y'all trolling me? Are y'all trolling me? If the NFL was all that high on Sam Hartman, they'd have drafted him last year. He's been in college for 6 years. No. What are y'all talking about? Come on. May has a better NFL build and skill set than Williams. Yeah, I don't know about that. I like Drake May. I think they'll be the first 2 quarterbacks taken, Caleb Williams and Drake May, but I would take Caleb Williams ahead of Drake May. Notre Dame is a legit playoff team. They're that much better than everyone else. There it is. There it is, everybody. The dumbest comment of the day so far. The guy has watched 15, 20 minutes of Notre Dame versus Navy, and he's watched 0 minutes of any other team on earth. And Notre Dame's the best team in football. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. The absolute dumbest comment of the day. You're going to make me get this damn what's-call out just for that. That's what you're going to do. You're going to make me dig up this damn 5-star dummy just for you. Congratulations. Here we go. I'm digging it up. I'm going to go get the damn shovel. Where is it? Darn dummy. Here we go. Five-star dummy. Special needs is a hell of a drug. Thoughts on the new clock rule? I don't think it's going to have that big of an effect. I have no idea. I have no idea if he's got special needs or not. It appears as though he does because he's watched 20 minutes of Notre Dame and 0 minutes of anybody else and thinks Notre Dame's the best team in the country. Too much cereal and not enough corn. Yeah. Has Navy completed a pass yet? Not that I've seen. Did I miss it? Somebody let me know if they did. I'll turn their helmet back right side right. But I don't think they have. Looks like Navy not making the playoffs, question mark. Yeah, but might be safe to go ahead and cross them off your bracket there. First and 10 for Navy now on their own 40. Now we might turn the Navy helmet right if they just score. Option, pitches to the outside, only picks up about 3 yards. It's going to be second and about 7 now coming up for Navy. I don't think Navy will beat Army or Air Force, says your boy Jay. If Brian Kelly was there, this would be a close game. Well, Brian Kelly had a better year last year than Notre Dame did. I hope this game is somewhat competitive through the third quarter. Yeah, probably not. It's 21-0 now, 7 minutes to go. I guess maybe if Navy scores on this possession. Boy, look at this big old boy running the ball here. Looks like an old school fullback. They gave him the largest set of shoulder pads they could find on that joker. Picks up the first down and 2. Third and 2 for Navy. They need to pick this up. They're close to midfield. They need to get to midfield. They're at their own 48. They need to cross midfield to get a first down. Pitch to the outside, nowhere to go. Oh, wow, made a man miss and gets close to the first down. They're going to give it to him. First down, Navy. That was a nice run there by that Navy back because they had nowhere to go. made a man miss in the backfield, and then cut it upfield for a first down. Triple option defense. 10-yard gain, 20-yard gain, touchdown, says JR. Navy's triple option defense. Another sweep by Navy. Again, picks up maybe 3 yards. Lincoln Riley runs the single option defense. He figures he's got an option just not to have one. I'm eating Chex Mix because the chat is childish. I'm eating Chex Mix because the chat is childish. Isn't that something? Say that. I'm eating Chex Mix because the chat is childish. I'm eating Chex Mix because the chat is childish. Another first down for Navy up inside the 40 now of Notre Dame. So the second good-looking drives of the game so far for Navy. The first one they came up empty when they threw an incomplete pass on 4th and 4 to 2 wide-open receivers, which was weird. This is the best drive they've had since then. They're down in Notre Dame territory just across the Notre Dame 40. 1st and 10. A sweep. Oh, he won't go down! Whoa! They can't tackle this man! Speaking of Lincoln Riley defenses, what was that, Notre Dame, man? I think 6 Notre Dame players missed the tackle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7! 7 Notre Dame players missed the tackle on the same fucking play. Golly. Poverty. Poverty! A sweep, fooled the cameraman, and Notre Dame down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line. Hooray! Navy trying to do something. Problem is Notre Dame's going to score every time they get the ball. You know? Rudy, Rudy, Rudy. 1st and 10 Navy on the Notre Dame 25. Quarterback draw. Picks up about 5, 6 yards. 2nd and 4. J-Ski Real Life says, run the damn ball. Both teams are running the ball. That's all they're pretty much doing. Run the ball, Paul. Run the ball, Paul. 2nd and 5 for Navy now, just inside the 20. Need to get to the 15 for a first down. Right up the gut. Oh, wow. Nowhere to go there. Too much dancing around in the backfield. Loss of 2 or 3 yards. 3rd and long coming up now for the midshipman. Yeah, I should do a video about that. What's more fake, Rudy or the blind side? What's sad is that Alabama fans think the Forrest Gump shit is real. That's what's bad. I can see Ole Miss fans falling for the blindside thing they were lied to. Notre Dame's got nothing to brag about. So they look back on yesteryear And Rudy represents that. I get it. Alabama man thinking Forrest Gump is real is just fucking weird. Nebraska fans who think Tom Osborne is an angel from God. Hey, Lou, Ohio State beats Michigan this year. Well, it could happen, but it's in Michigan. I picked Michigan in my preseason prediction videos. Bryden Curry says, you love Alabama. What gave it away? What gave it away? Nothing gets past you, Bryden. How many little Debbies did Saban eat today? Is that what he eats? Like oatmeal cream pies? Saban strikes me as a cream pie type of guy. Hey, it could be worse. It could be worse. I mean, Saban could eat Golden Flakes and beat his wife. So, it is what it is. The announcer said he thinks Navy is going to run here. Quarterback draw. Not really anywhere to go. Gets down inside the 20 again to about the 19. But it's going to be 4th and 5. Why do you hate Saban? So what makes you think I hate Saban? Saban's the greatest college football coach of all time. What do you mean? Bama going undefeated. Remember this name. Caleb Downs and Kool-Aid. So you want us to remember the two names that everyone's been talking about for 8 months. Okay. Right. Yep. Heard it. Is that one of these heard it here first deals where you come on the internet and say something that a million other people have already said? I love that shit. I love that. Not you necessarily, but just in general. They show up. They show up on a live show, the call-in show or something. You heard it here first. Florida's not going to be very good. Wow, whoa, okay. Hot take there, buddy. You heard it here. Let me make a note. I'm over here. All right, Susie McDipshit said it first. Florida, I heard it here first from Susie McDipdoodle. Florida's not that good. Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. Great, good, perfect. Chris says Georgia will lose to Tennessee and South Carolina. Man, I sure hope we don't lose to them. That would be a shame. I hate losing.
5-star dummy.
Yeah, Navy missed the field goal. Literally can't do anything through the air. Nothing. Can't complete a pass through the air. Can't make a kick through the air. Nothing. Notre Dame gets the ball back around their own 20, 25-yard line. Up 21-0. Just under 2 minutes to go until halftime. Thanks, Caleb. Why do people have so much trouble with loose and loss and lose? That's a great question, Marie. Wait till they start trying to type there and your. It'd be like somebody who just escaped from a nervous hospital trying to find a corner in a circular room. I heard Georgia man likes some loose, says James Peach. James, I heard your name was Peach. So, literally named after an ass. Congratulations. This game isn't worth the electricity my TV is using, says Alan Carroll. Yeah, I mean, we said before it started, right? We wouldn't even be watching this game if it wasn't for the fact that it's week 0. It's the first game of the year and there's no other games on. I mean, we wouldn't even be watching it, would we? No, I'm not a Falcons fan. I mean, I hear a lot about the Falcons because I live in Georgia and I see it on people posting about it on my Facebook page and stuff like that, but I'm not a Falcons fan, no. No. It'd be great if Sharice was half as good of a troll as she/he thinks, says Justin Courtney. Now, I have to ask. Justin Courtney. Fuck going on with that? Is that like really your last name? Please tell me you don't have like a joint YouTube account or something with your wife or something. That would be weird. That would be weird. Navy can't cover a shadow. That's a damn shame. That's a damn shame. Second and 8 for Notre Dame. Hartman back to throw. Sits in the pocket. Underneath. Complete to the running back out of the backfield. Falls forward across midfield for a first down. Coming up on a minute to go until halftime. Rudy 21. Midshipman 0. We need you and Zach Smith again, says Jabriel Fisher. Yeah, I like doing those. I liked having Zach Smith over on the show. That was fun. I liked having him on. I liked having him on. Nalu, Irish name. Irish people have female last names? I didn't know that. And I'm part Irish, and I didn't know that. I didn't know Courtney was like an Irish last name. I thought like McCreary and, you know, the sort of typical shit. I didn't know. Nathan C., thank you for the super chat. He says, I honestly have to wonder what kind of drills the Navy makes their defense players run after every blowout loss. Well, if you go to practice next week, you'll find out because they're on deck for a blowout loss right now. 2nd and 2 for Notre Dame. Sam Hartman shotgun 4 wide. One running back there with him. Snap, back to throw. Under pressure, gets rid of it. Complete, but the running back who caught it fell down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 3rd down coming up for Rudy. 50 seconds, and the clock is ticking. Notre Dame's got 1 timeout left. Back to throw. Over the middle. Caught. Picks up a first down. Clock will stop. Clock still stops inside 2 minutes. Resets now that they get the chains set. Hartman spikes the ball, stops the clock with 27 seconds to go. Notre Dame still with the one timeout. I guess trying to save it in case they have to run their field goal unit onto the field. So it's going to be 2nd and 10 after Hartman spikes the ball on 1st and 10. I hate the clock running after first down rule. It legitimately ruins pacing. Well, it's inside 2 minutes now, so it's the same as it's always been. They stop the clock until the chains are set after a first down. Inside 2 minutes, there is no rule change. Receiver fell down. They're going to get him for pass interference here on Navy, right around the goal line. I didn't see what happened, but by the time the camera whipped down there, the Notre Dame wide receiver was on the ground. So I don't know if he got dragged down or tripped up or what happened. We'll have to check the replay here. But, yeah, there aren't any rule changes inside 2 minutes. Honestly, I think the 2-minute rule should get tested in the NFL. It's a decent, happy medium for this. First and 10 now for Notre Dame after that pass interference penalty. 24 seconds to go. Notre Dame's got the ball on the Navy 14-yard line. Sam Hartman's in a shotgun again with 4 wide and a running back. Back to throw. Looks into the end zone. Throws. No pump fakes. Now he wants to run. Now he gets rid of it and throws incomplete. That seemed very disorderly there. That seemed a little unorganized and disorderly. Seemed a little makeshift, too. And it didn't work. Incomplete pass. Incomplete pass. Ohio State losing to Indiana would be hilarious. Yeah, we had a caller on the Thursday night call-in show called up and predict that. Ohio State losing to Indiana. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening. Hartman is God, overreaction, incoming post-game. Yeah, well, I mean, most people, I think, have already known that Sam Hartman's a really good quarterback. Thank you for the super chat, Nick. Tennessee, man, when you visit the zoo, do people try to feed you in some strange way? Is that Tennessee? Is Tennessee man in the comment section or something? He's one of the lowest level trolls on here. Whatever you do, don't let him get you hyped up. He's one of the most he's one of the lowest bottom feeding trolls on here. Is he doing the thing where he types in all caps just to irritate people? Ohio State will lose to Wisconsin, Michigan, and Penn State. Wow. Sam Hartman throws into the end zone. Caught. Touchdown, Notre Dame, with 13 seconds to go until halftime. That's going to make it 27-0. Notre Dame. The extra point will make it 28. Tennessee man had too much whiskey last night. He's still hungover. Let's see the wristwatch today, Uncle Lou. Just a G-Shock today. Just a G-Shock today. My wife said, wow, Notre Dame is good. I then said, are you an FSU fan? I mean, Notre Dame does look good. It's hard to tell a lot sometimes from week 1 because we don't know a lot about the other team. So it's impossible to know right now. Is Notre Dame really good? Is Navy really bad? Is it some combination of the two? Don't know. But Notre Dame does look really good. Do you have a Rolex? Yeah. Navy cannot pass coverage. Triple option is horrible offense these days. Well, the service academies run it because they can't recruit players. I mean, that's the only chance they have. They can't recruit on a level to compete. So that's why teams run the triple option, because they can go out and get those players to run it. Sam Hartman looks like Ryan Day. Flex the Rolex, Lou. It looks like you've seen a Rolex before. It's not gold or anything. What kind of comment is that? I don't know. I didn't see it. Tennessee fan apparently can't structure a sentence either. No, he definitely can't. He definitely can't. Notre Dame is not beating Ohio. That's a that's a no lose situation for me. Whoever loses, whether it's Notre Dame or Ohio State, either one, it's gonna be funny to me. It'll be funny to me either way. No, I don't think Notre Dame can make the playoffs. And that's going to be halftime with your score: Notre Dame 28, Navy 0. Oh, not a very exciting game, unfortunately. Outside of getting to see Sam Hartman play for Notre Dame. Is that Sam Hartman? Good God, look at that beard. Jesus Christ. He looks like a fucking lumberjack or something. What is he doing? He looks like fucking Paul Bunyan. I don't... Somebody needs to get a hold of him. Somebody needs to get a hold of him for real. Yeah, he's a 6-year guy. He's been in college 6 years. His NIL deal is brawny. He looks like the brawny man. He looks like the brawny guy. Look. Let's find this now. Look. That's Sam Hartman right there. That's Sam Hartman right there. Wow. That's something serious there. I think Sam Hartman will challenge Caleb Williams for a Heisman dark horse. Caleb Williams isn't a Heisman dark horse. What do you mean? Jordan Travis up there for Heisman. Yeah, Jordan Travis, Caleb Williams, Bo Nix, Michael Penix, Drake May, Quinn Ewers. Those are the QBs. Where's Tennessee man go during UGA Tennessee game? Oh, he disappears. Yeah, he disappears. You already know. Remember Sports Come Up last year? Remember that guy? Remember that Tennessee fan, Sports Come Up? Showed up out of the blue 5 minutes after Tennessee beat Alabama. Lived in my comment section for a month. Georgia-Tennessee game ends, the guy disappeared. I've never seen somebody disappear so quick in my life. That stadium is interesting. Well, it's probably a soccer stadium that they've turned into a football. I'm sure it's a soccer stadium that they've turned into a football stadium. Devin Leary is the best QB in the SEC. Why does no one notice this? Well, he might be. He won't be at the end of the season. He might be the best right now, but he won't be at the end of the season. I mean, Will Rogers at Mississippi State, Spencer Rattler at South Carolina, Joe Milton at Tennessee will be better than Devin Leary. Carson Beck at Georgia will end up better than Devin Leary. Jaden Daniels at LSU will end up better than Devin Leary. Lou, what college coach would fit good to be an NFL coach? I have no idea, because being good at one doesn't, it's not even the same job. I say a head coach, college football head coach, and NFL head coach aren't even the same job at all. And it's two totally different skill sets required there. Josh says, Uncle Lou, off topic, but can you explain penalty kicks in soccer like I'm a 5-year-old? I want to try and understand the game. Yeah, if you commit a penalty inside the box, then the other team gets a penalty kick. Is that what you mean? I mean, it's hard to... All right, this is a soccer field, okay? You see this, the big box, not the small box, but the big box here. That's called the box. If the defense commits a penalty inside of this box anywhere, the other team gets a penalty kick from this dot right here. Is that what you mean by explain a penalty kick? Having fun at boat race. American ethanol breaks Lake of the Ozarks shootout record. Went 214 mpg today on lake. Wow. No, the 6-yard box is for goal kicks. I'm not sure what you're talking about. This is the 6-yard box here. Any penalty in this box results in a penalty kick. I'm not sure what you're talking about with goal kicks. But yeah, that is what the smaller box is for. That's where the goalie kicks the ball out of on a goal kick. You love you, love, keep doing you. Also +7 with Texas, go Bama. Wow. Love you, love, keep doing you. Also +7 with Texas, go Bama. Okay. Okay, Dan. If you say so. Just to remind all the Georgia fans here, y'all lost to the triple 3 times against Paul Johnson. Yeah, 3 out of 12. Also, that's a Power 5 team, not Navy. So... Hasn't Georgia Tech's beat Georgia like 3 times in the last 25 years? So I don't think that's the flex you think it is. I don't think that's the flex you think it is. Notre Dame looking great so far. Yeah, Notre Dame looks good. This ad's making me mad. Well, break something then. That's what I do when I get mad. I break something. If you're mad, break something. Otherwise, you're not really mad. Bama's coming, Lou. Where they coming? What are they? What are y'all, Colorado now? We coming. You got your Louis too? We coming. Bama coming. Where you coming to? The Citrus Bowl? Sit down. Nobody gives a fuck about Bama. Yeah, ads now. Holy cow. Are you watching North Alabama versus Mercer? No. Notre Dame looks like the best team in the nation so far. Only 2 teams have played. Notre Dame and Navy. The trolling is out of hand. Love you, Lou. Long-term viewer checking in from Lawrenceville, Georgia. Thank you, Kevin. Good to see you in here, buddy. Hope you're ready for the start of the season. Georgia Tech, Georgia is equivalent to Ohio State, Michigan over the next 25 years. I'm not even really sure what that means. Lou, how does a team lose their spring game? Did you watch Colorado, Florida, or Alabama's spring game? If not, find it on YouTube and watch it. You'll find the answers that you seek. How well is UJ going to fare in 24? I have no idea. What about 23? We haven't played a game in 23 yet. I have no idea how anybody's going to do in 24. I mean, we don't know who's leaving, who's coming back, transfer portal, recruiting classes, injuries, piano falls on somebody's head. I mean, that's a long time away. How many networks is the Big Ten on this year? A bunch of them. Lou, who you got in the Texas versus Tide game? I picked Texas in that one. Navy has always been mediocre. They can't throw the ball, and they're not trying to. Quarterback is critical, right? Well, depending on the team and the offense, yes, quarterback is critical. Depending on the team and the offense. For example, if Alabama didn't have Bryce Young last year, they're a 6-win team. So, and this year they don't have Bryce Young, do they? No, they don't. They don't. They still have all those wide receivers that can't catch, though. Big Ten networks, Fox, NBC, CBS, says Bobby Ryan. James Peets, was Tebow the real kingpin of the Swamp Queens? When we officially join the SEC, I'll get some merch. Yeah, you can go to, I think it's SECstore.com. They have like SEC shirts, hats, stuff like that. I'm going to miss the Border Bash against Carolina. You're going to miss it like you're not going to it? Or you mean since we're not playing South Carolina in 2024? Hey, Lou, Notre Dame O-line opening up holes I can get through. Yeah. Notre Dame's offense looks really, really good. Really good. The offensive line in particular, yeah. And that running back number 7, Estime or whatever his name is, looks good too. Notre Dame getting gassed up against Navy. Yeah, it is Navy. It is Navy. I'd rather watch USC and San Jose and Vandy versus Hawaii, says Trucking with Jeter. Yeah, I'll be streaming those tonight, but that's going to be on the Patreon page. That's going to be on the Patreon page. So for those of you who are signed up over on the Patreon page, just head over there around 6:45 or 7. There'll be a link posted on the Patreon page. Just click that link and it'll take you to the primetime stream tonight where we'll watch Vanderbilt, Hawaii, and Southern Cal, San Jose State. The link to the Patreon is in the description of the video. I'll post it in the chat real quick too. If you're not signed up on the Patreon page, what are you doing? First of all, I mean, you're doing yourself a huge disservice, and honestly, you're doing me a disservice too. We have a good time over on the Patreon page. I stream over there every single Saturday during the season. And the Patreon members pick what time slot I stream every Saturday. So whenever the big games are, they vote every Saturday, and that's when I stream. So y'all check it out. I think Notre Dame beat Ohio State this season, says Robert. You mean you think they will beat Ohio State this season? Well, they could. It'll be a good game. It was a good game last year, 21-10. Ohio State never really able to put the game away. Pretty good game last year. And that was at Ohio State. This year it's at Notre Dame. I picked Ohio State to win, but that's going to be a good game. I'll join up, Lou. Busy working. All right, sounds good, buddy. I appreciate that. Thoughts on Rutgers? I don't have any thoughts on Rutgers. They're absolutely terrible. They're horrendous. They're horrendous. How can anyone struggle versus Navy? You don't even have a game plan for stopping the pass. Navy self-imposes a one-dimensional attack and it's weak AF. Ohio State might lose 4 games this year, says that man baked, bro. I'd be absolutely shocked if Ohio State lost 4 games. I could see them losing 2. I'd be shocked if they lost 3. But you're saying 4. I'm not saying it can't happen, but I'd be absolutely shocked if Ohio State lost 4 games in the regular season. Thoughts on UTEP, though? Unbelievable. Amazing team. Heart of champions, the UTEP Miners. JC, did you get my PayPal last Thursday a week ago? I sent it late during the live show. I'm sure I got it if you sent it. I'm sure I did. Thank you. I appreciate it. I really do. Are you happy that Bama didn't get Sam Hartman? I don't care one way or the other who Bama gets or doesn't get. Is he better than Bryce Young? No, he's not. No, he's not. Who's more delusional, Desmond Howard or Kirk Herbstreit? Desmond Howard. I like Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk Herbstreit's smart. Y'all can get mad all you want because you know what it is y'all, if these analysts say anything other than your team's going 100-0, y'all get mad and think they're stupid. Kirk Herbstreit is not stupid. He's one of the smartest college football analysts on the planet. That's just a fact. But he doesn't think your team's going 100-0, so you hate him and you're mad at him and you think he hates your team and he's football ignorant and the whole deal. I get it. I get it. Lou, what would you have thought if Sam Hartman transferred to Georgia? Well, Georgia wasn't in the market for a transfer quarterback. Kirk Herbstreit never beat Michigan, which makes him as smart as C.J. Stroud. Michigan will dominate all year long, says Mona D. King. Is Notre Dame really good or is Navy just trash? What, can it be both? It could be both. Don't really know, but it could be both. Which high school team does Notre Dame play next? Notre Dame's got a tough schedule this year. Notre Dame's got a tough schedule this year. If you're one of these people running around saying Notre Dame's got an easy schedule just because you're repeating what a bunch of crap you've heard on the internet, then you're making yourself look silly. Next, they play Tennessee State. Then they play at NC State. Then they play Central Michigan, Ohio State, at Duke, at Louisville, home against Southern Cal, home against Pitt, on the road at Clemson, home against Wake Forest, on the road at Stanford. Not an easy schedule. Not an easy schedule. When does Notre Dame not have a tough schedule? Lots of times. There's lots of years when Notre Dame doesn't have a tough schedule. Remember when Southern Cal was in the toilet for 10 years? It's been lots of years where Notre Dame didn't have a tough schedule, but this ain't one of them. Notre Dame plays 3 good teams all year with ACC cupcakes sprinkled in. Well, who does have a tough schedule then? Gmail CGS. Who does have a tough schedule? I mean, you really sound, anybody saying Notre Dame doesn't play a tough schedule really sounds football ignorant. Really sounds football ignorant. Notre Dame's got a tough schedule. Hey, thanks, Bubba. I appreciate it. I'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock over on the Patreon page. What you do, just go back to the Patreon page around 7 o'clock and you'll see a link posted there. You just click that link and it'll take you to the live stream for the primetime games tonight. Texas Rock says, I just found out Dion went to Colorado. Yeah, welcome back to the real world. We've missed all you casual fans who disappear in the offseason and think college football is a 4-month sport. Welcome back. Yes, Dion is at Colorado. Lou, love your channel. Maryland fan here, but go Dogs as well. Good luck this year. I think that's Maryland. He says MD. You think Maryland can beat one of the big 3 this year, buddy? I kind of thought it last year. It didn't happen. They came close against Michigan. Somebody in the chat earlier was saying they do think Maryland can beat one of the big 3 this year. I'm talking, of course, about the big 3 from the Big Ten East, Michigan, Penn State, or Ohio State. Wonder what you think. Texas man says, just joking, been here all along. Are you just trolling me then? Stop trolling me! Stop trolling me! Holy shit. Wow. Shout out to all of y'all who signed up for the Patreon today. It's too many to go through and name, but I just pulled up a list here. Appreciate y'all signing up for that Patreon page. Man, that means a lot. That means a lot. The line is at 35.5. What do you think? What line is at 35.5? What line you talking about? Southern Cal? Because we looked this morning, it was 30.5. Has it gone up that much? No, it's gone. It's at 31. If you're talking about Southern Cal, the line is 31. I'm guessing. I don't know what you're talking about, but are you talking about the Southern Cal line? Because that's at 31. Navy just turned the ball over on their first possession of the second half. Look, this game is over. It's 28-0. I'm going to get out of here. I wanted to stream today, but as much as I love college football, I can't stand here and pretend to be interested in this shit. Notre Dame versus a fucking yacht club or whatever this is, Navy. This is just absolutely brutal. Shout out to Notre Dame. They're going to be 1-0, and they look good too. I know. Look, and people can say, "Oh, it's just Navy." Well, what do you want them to do? Win 10-7? I mean, when you're a good team and you play a shitty team, this is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to go out and beat the shit out of them, right? So does it mean Notre Dame is the best team in the history of college football? No, but they're doing what they should be doing. They're absolutely dominating Navy 28-0. It's pitiful. All right, yeah, I'm gonna end it. I'll be back tonight at 7 o'clock for the Patreon stream, so I'll see a bunch of you over there. Enjoy the rest of your week 0. The Your Season is Over video will be out tomorrow for week 0, so make sure you check it out. All right, everybody, enjoy the rest of your weekend.